Video counseling, also known as telemental health, or also referred to by some as web counseling, is essentially the utilization of video technology for an individual to connect with a trained mental health professional for the purposes of therapy. It's essentially the same as an in-office appointment with a therapist, only you're connecting via a laptop or computer through the internet. I get this question a lot from clients who are interested in exploring this option with me, but are hesitant because they're not sure whether or not their information would be safe. And what I tend to tell them is that I do utilize a service provider that does use secure encryption. They do take measures and various safeguards to protect your health information, and they do meet the latest protocols regarding HIPAA. There are 3 ways I like to ensure confidentiality for my video sessions. The first is I hold the sessions within the privacy of my office locations. The second is I like for my client and myself to wear a headset or earbuds so as to minimize the chances that our sessions can be heard through the speakers of the computer or the laptop. The third is that I like to establish with a client a nonverbal cue so that in the event someone was to come into the session on their end, into the room where we're having the session, they can inform me nonverbally about the presence of someone else, and then we can decide how to move forward. There are 5 things I require in order to conduct video counseling sessions. The first is a laptop or computer. The second is a webcam. The third is a microphone. And the webcam and the microphone usually are already built into a laptop or to a computer, but if necessary, they can be purchased. The fourth is a headset, so as to protect our conversation and to prevent anyone from overhearing. And then the fifth is a private location, or a location that offers the ability to conduct the session with minimal disruptions and also to protect the client's confidentiality. There's not much technological experience that's needed when conducting a video counseling session. Primarily what needs to be known is how to connect the computer or the laptop to the internet, how to send and receive emails, how to download software, and how to utilize your mic, your webcam, and the headset that you may be using. Upon being contacted by a client and them expressing interest in starting video counseling sessions, the first thing I'll do is I'll talk with them over the phone, make sure that I'm able to assist them with their situation. I will then schedule a in-person office session whereby they will come into the office, we'll meet, we'll sit down, we'll talk about what their issues are. I'll learn a little bit more about what they're struggling with and just basically hold a counseling session there in the office. Once I'm able to determine whether or not their situation is something I can completely work with and that video counseling is something that is a format that can be utilized to assist them, then the next thing we do in our session is I'll work with them to set up the actual video counseling account. So it's one less thing that they will have to do from their home, one less question or issue that they may have to deal with. So that we do that together, we get that set up, and then we'll go ahead and we will schedule a test session just to make sure, so that once they're home, we make sure that during the test session that the account is set up fine, we're able to connect without any difficulties, and then that will be the prelude to the actual video counseling session. Another concern that some of my clients have expressed, especially those new to video counseling, has been, what about technological glitches? And, in some cases there are things that are beyond our control, lost internet connection. Maybe for whatever reason, the internet connection is not as strong as it usually is that day. And in certain cases, when that happens, a lot of times we'll just move the session over to the telephone if need be. If we can reschedule, if it's earlier on in the session, great, we'll reschedule. Otherwise, we'll just move it to the phone if we really feel like it's important to talk that day. Hi, I'm Christine Valentin. I hope you found this video helpful in answering any questions you may have had regarding video counseling. If you have any other questions or concerns, or would even like to set up an initial appointment, feel free to reach out to me. I can be reached via email or via phone. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you are well.